The in-laws. Chom is a high-so girl who just returned from studying abroad and is being forced by her mother to marry someone of her mother's choosing. Chom doesn't want to and wants to be able to choose for herself who she will marry. She meets a country bumpkin named Nyong and they enter into a fake marriage to prevent Chom's mother from making her marry someone else. Will this fake marriage between a high-so girl and a country bumpkin turn into real love? And will Chom's mother finally accept Nyong for her daughter? Flash marriage. After a one-night stand with Pong, a male dancer Lalam meets at her friend's bachelorette party. Lalam decides to hire him. The job is simple. Pong is to marry Lalam for a few months so she can prove to her family that she deserves to be the heiress of her father's company. Things start to change when Lalam discovers there is more to Pong than just a one-night stand. Defendant bride. It is said that marriage usually begins with love. But for Ingjun, her marriage began with a grudge. When Ingjun's family attempts to trick her into marrying an old man in order to pay off the debt they had took, Ingjun decides to escape. Somehow, she meets young vineyard owner whose name is Sishon along the way who helps her to escape. In order to pay off her family's debt and protect her, Sishon wants her to marry him. The duration of this arrangement is only 1 year but the price from both sides are done with agreement. The dilemma is great, but Ingjun was never someone who could be used as a simple tool, especially by dangerous people like this Mr. My husband-in-law. The smart and multi-talented Mui lives with her crush, Thien, for over 7 years. During that time her crush deepens into love but Thien only notices her as someone to tease and bully. Thien is smart, wealthy, hard-working and good-looking. But he is a playboy. Unfortunately that leads to major trouble when he sleeps with the wife of a dangerous mobster. In the aftermath, Thien's life is in danger. To protect him, Thien's mother forces him to marry Mui. Mui only agrees for Thien's safety, but it is also a chance for her to be closer to him. Thien wants to keep the marriage secret. How will their relationship fare when Mui begins working at the same company? Is love even possible for them in these circumstances? Devil-in-law. Srikanda, Favini's sister, is a beautiful woman whose father is very proud of her. She fell in love with Nofane and despite her father's disapproval, they decided to elope. One day, Favini meets Srikanda by chance and notices how she looks thinner and depressed. She eventually gets ill and passes away. Favini is angry after finding out how her sister was bullied by her mother and sister-in-law. So she decides to sign a marriage certificate with Nofane with a deal of no touch, in order to take care of her nephew. Afterward, Favini moves in where her sister lived and starts to fight with his mother and sister. She doesn't give in to them as her sister had, and so her revenge begins.